Chief Mars here. I'm just going to give a short review on my everyday carry, concealed carry, which is the Rock Island Armory 38 Special Model 206. Now, or what I like to call my little chubby snubby. So now I might get a little, if not a lot, of hate on this review just because this is a budget revolver. It's not the prettiest of revolvers, but I'm not looking for pretty. I'm looking for reliable, durable, something that's going to do the job for me each and every time, and something that's going to last me throughout the years. And this bad boy does it for me. Would I rank it from 1 to 10? 10 meaning good, 1 meaning bad. I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. Now, before we start and get into it, I'm going to show you the cylinder. It's empty. So all the trolls don't come up and give me a hard time and trip out. Calm down, y'all. And also, please, when you're making these revolver reviews, stop slamming your cylinder. That's a lot of unnecessary wear and tear on your revolver. It's unnecessary. But why I like to bring that up, though, is if you do it, if you choose to do it, so be it. I don't think it's going to hurt it a couple times. But the biggest thing for me is I did recommend this particular revolver to my cousin, my disabled cousin. He has neuropathy. He walks with a cane, has a very bad back, has no feeling in his feet. So he has one hand on his cane. He lives in a bad part of town. So I'm like, I recommend a 38. So if he ever runs into a self defense situation where he has to have one hand on the cane, flip open that cylinder and then flip it closed. My opinion, it's very durable and it's going to last and it's going to survive through that wear and tear. Now, the biggest thing for me on this revolver is that it's not too big, it's not too small for my everyday carry, and it's not that big of a revolver. It's not too small, but then the caliber as well is not too big and not too small as well. So it it functions like a old Colt Detective Special. It has a 2-inch barrel, 7-pound trigger pull, and me personally, I like buying all my revolvers with hammers, so I do get the hammer, and I like this guard. The only thing that I can say that I really didn't like about it, and this is the only thing, and this is what I find that most reviewers say about this particular weapon, is that when I got this one, the Model 206, I have the 200 as well, but when I got the 206, it came with the wooden grips. It also came with these ones, so I had to go ahead and switch over the wooden grips just because it was very uncomfortable in my hand. So I went ahead and switched over the rubber grips just because I have fat little sausage fingers and it just works better for me. So I went ahead and did that. And like I said, 38 specials will always have a special place in my heart. I learned how to shoot on a 38 special with my pops. He taught me everything that I know about him. And that was the old Colt Detective Special. I have that firearm. I did retire that firearm. So I was in the market for years for a 38. I just couldn't find myself to I just couldn't bring myself to purchase the Colt or the Smith and Wesson, which if you're looking for a 38, you're looking to pay around 500 to over 1,000. And I'm a blue collar guy, and being a blue collar guy, we have bills, and we're not trying to spend that all the time on a firearm. That's a car payment. That's part of rent. Those are groceries, so on and so forth. So when I came into this bad boy, I was looking at Taurus, and none of those appealed to me. And then when this came out, like I said, it was love at first sight for me. I had to get it. I paid. I got it from Mills Fleet Farm. I paid 250 to 260, but I got this and a 50 box of Full Metal Jacket for under 300. And that's perfect for me. Now, I wholeheartedly say that this revolver is very reliable, very durable. It does the job for me each and every time, and I trust this bad boy with my life. I work a manual labor job, blue collar job. I'm an outdoorsman. So, all the wear and tear that you put this through, it's going to last. if you bang it up, you're working it, your side rubs up against a piece of metal, hits, smacks a piece of metal, or you go out fishing one day. I mean, because I take this bad boy with me to work. I take it with me. I do a lot of hiking and backpacking, fishing, kayaking, hunting, and this bad boy is always on my side. So, in my opinion, I give it a 10 out of 10. 1 meaning bad, 10 meaning good. It's definitely the best. It's my favorite firearm that I have currently. So, as far as that goes, the only downfall were the wooden grips, and it worked out because it came with these rubber grips, so I went ahead and switched those. Now, back to the whole, budget thing. My pops always told me, I was always taught, don't do unnecessary shit. You don't need to spend unnecessary money. Don't spend unnecessary money if you don't have to. And shout out my pops and shout out my buddy Jermaine, because then Jermaine also said, we went out fishing one day, and I was in the market of buying a kayak. I still am, and I have a buddy that's a Bass Pro Shot fanboy, and then Jermaine's more like me. I like looking for deals. I'm a man who's all for it. If I can find a good deal for a firearm that works the same, it does the same job, does the same thing, if not better. And in my opinion, this functions better than all these name brand revolvers. And that's just my opinion. I'd purchase it. So he always said, if I can get if I can get a kayak for hundreds of dollars cheaper at Walmart, why not get it? And my pops always told me the same thing too. Don't make a necessary purchase, and I've always lived by that. Especially being a blue collar guy, we got bills, we got families to feed, families to support. And if you're looking for something, you're on a budget, I definitely recommend this. It won't let you down. The Model 200 and the Model 206 are perfect. I definitely wholeheartedly say that. But yeah, definitely recommend it. So if you could please like and subscribe, and I definitely want to see what you have to say in the comment section. I definitely like opinions. So let's go ahead and get into it. Have a good one.